Back on the creek again. Was out here a couple of days ago, and I cleaned all this area up. A total 8 buckets or something in there. Didn't get much, 0.06 I think it was, or close to. So not a lot in this section. So the week before I was a bit higher, and I think I got 0.16 or something like that. So I'm making my way up now because it seems to be fading out the lower I go. So I'm just going to keep going up, and I said I'd clear this middle section, and I've started to do that. I didn't keep going from where I finished. I've jumped ahead just to see if it dramatically increases, which I don't know if it will, but I found a bit of a ledge up here. So I did a couple of buckets out of just in here, just in that bit there, and then that's where I was digging away and I found a big soft spot. So I don't know if that's going to help, you know, unless it's worked as a trap or something like that, but you can sort of see here, that's basically decaying bedrock, and all this was soft. The pick just went straight in, and there's your base there, and then there's a base there and base there, and then there was a bit of a soft pocket in the middle. So ideally you'd think bingo, you know, like there's a nice little trap there, but we're going to have to wait and see, because it's not always the case. Like, you think you're onto it, just because that's, you think it's going to come down here, it's going to roll into there, or, you know, get collected into there with a lot of other wash, and then it can't get out. But you just don't know. You don't know if, you know, anything actually washed into it. It could have just been a whole heap of silty loose stuff that filled it, and then the gold's gone on top and gone over. So that'll be a wait and see till I go through that. But there are 4 buckets there in my blue tub. So I didn't brush too much. I did a bit, but I haven't sort of made a big enough area to worry about brushing so much. I did brush where I have dug, but I haven't been really thorough there, because I'm not sure if there's gold there. When I know there's gold there, I'll dig it wider and I'll brush the thing thoroughly like I did down there. But it's pretty hot today, so I don't know, took the easy way out, and I come out and I dug some easier gravels up here, just put the pick into the wall and just let it all fall, and then just straight into the bucket. So, but I did give that a pretty good brush, pretty wide area, which I have dug over the last few weeks, and I gave that a good brush. It's a bit sort of not as smooth as down there. It's a little, sort of more jagged. I think it's a bit, you know, decaying a bit more. And that's why you got a few jagged edges, not the smooth flat rock. But yeah, started to dip away the lower I got and the further I went into that bank. But you never know. Like, you can be off the pay street by a matter of centimeters, really. You just got to get onto where it is and just keep going until it runs out, go a different way. And you know, it's there's no pattern to it, I believe, especially not in a flood creek like this. You know, there's some workings up above me, which is pretty wide, and I'd say that, you know, what they've disturbed has just been loose and come down the creek. So I think that's basically what I'm getting. I'm not digging untouched ground. I think it's all washed dirt. So anyway, getting pretty warm, so I'm going to go and high bank this through. So that's about an hour's worth of digging. All of the videos I've put up is about an hour's worth of digging. No more, because it's just too hot at the moment as well, January. 40 degrees today, a bit over. And then there's a good 2 hours or so to wash 8 buckets through, and that gives me about half a bucket of cons, and then I go home on the fluid bed at home and teaspoon it through, and that takes a couple of hours as well. So it's about a 5-6 hour process, plus a bit of driving. But we'll go wash it up and see how we went.